All right, everybody. We are live here on Stogie411. Today's show is going to be something different than the norm. Today, we actually have our New Year's show, and we have some viewers on that watch us periodically and are pretty loyal to us. And today, we're just going to hang out. We're going to smoke cigars. We're going to give away cigars. We're going to do all kinds of crazy shit here today. But first of all, I'm going to introduce. You know who he is as AKA the hippie, my partner in crime. Mike, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, brother, I am doing great. Sitting here at the shop, I'm smoking a Nat Sherman Timeless. I don't know if you can see that or not. And just sitting back, relaxing. This should be a great show. It's great to have some of our viewers be able to join us live and be on, on the cameras and tell us all about themselves. So it'll be great.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm looking forward to it. So let's say who we got. We got a couple viewers. We got John G in Florida. Say hello to the folks, Johnny.
Hey guys, how are you? Happy New Year, everyone.
Same to you, buddy. And we have Joe, AKA the Foos Man. He's joining us. How you doing, Foos?
I'm doing great.
Well, we're glad you're here. Hopefully, Sean's going to join us later. We're trying to get Sean to pop into the chat. We have Frank in the chat room. Sean's in the chat room. So basically, we're just going to want to thank everybody. Mike and I wanted to take the time to thank all our viewers who have been loyal to us for over 3 years. And it gives us a chance to sit here and talk to people who watch us and get their input and everything. I'm smoking the, if I can read it right, the Norteño. That's what I'm smoking today. And Johnny and Foos, what are you guys smoking?
I am smoking the Oliva Master Blend 3. An oldie but a goodie.
That's true. What about you, Foos?
I am smoking the Imperia by Mike Bellotti that I got from you guys a couple weeks ago, and it's a pretty nice stogie.
Nice. Well, let's kick it off. Let's kick it off. What do you think, Mike? You want to talk? Let's ask everybody. We'll go down the panel. We'll ask everybody what was the best cigar 2014 that you guys smoked. We'll start with the hippie. What was your best?
Oh, see, you'd have to start with me because everybody's getting about the top 10 list I'm supposed to do. And I really have a hard time with that. I've been struggling this year figuring out a top cigar just because I haven't really smoked a bulk of one cigar. I've been all across the board this year. But I know one that is definitely in the running and is looking like it might be my top spot is Luchador. I think Sam Lucia did a wonderful job with that cigar. The Luchador is just an amazing stick to me, and that's right there at the very peak of what I've smoked this year. So I don't know. That's for me. Let's throw it to Foos. What was your best cigar this year?
I can't. That's a good choice, by the way. I really can't put a number one per se, but there's quite a few ones that I did like this year, and one of them was like the Fratello. That was a nice cigar for me. The Psycho. Did you have that when it has a band pretty much on the whole cigar?
Yep, Psycho 7. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice cigar. And I even enjoyed the Las Calaveras. That was a pretty good stogie to me too.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That sounds like some good things. Well, Johnny, what about you, bud? What was one of the best cigars you smoked in 2014?
Yeah, like everybody said, it's really tough to put your finger on one. But Joe mentioned, and I mentioned it to you guys before the show started, the La Calaveras. I had one last night. I don't know, I think I bought a 5-pack. Or no, I shared a box with a friend, actually. And I let a few age, and that I had one last night. It was fantastic. And I've been smoking the hell out of Tats this year, Tata Waihes. Smoking a lot of Tata Waihes, and the Romacraft, the Intemperance BA is a fantastic cigar. And you know what was really good? And I think it came out this year. Yeah, I think it did. It was really phenomenal. It was the that Underground Dogma, whatever it was. That was a good cigar too.
Nice. Good choice. There's so many good choices. I'll tell you, I was talking to Mike. One of my favorite cigars that I smoked, and I smoked it this year, was the EP Carrillo Limitada 2013. But I'd have to say probably my favorite cigar of 2014 would be the Tatuaje Tattoo. I really enjoyed that cigar. I thought it was a great cigar. Um, like you said, Johnny, I mean, pretty much whatever. It seems like whatever Pete touches is unbelievable. It's always,
Yeah.
but there is so many choices out there. You know, like you said, La Calaveras. I love that cigar. It was a great cigar. Is a great cigar. But there's so many good cigars out there. What was I won't put hate. I think hate's a bad word, but I'll put go in the opposite round. What was one of the least favorite cigars that you guys smoked? And I won't start with Mike this time. I'll send it over to Johnny G this time. What was one of the one cigars that you were just like, not for me?
Well, I'm embarrassed to say this because I sent Mikey a couple of them, not because they were bad.
Yeah.
How he would enjoy it. He'd get more nuances out of it than I would. And it was the Roberto Duran's. I just couldn't get anything out of that cigar. Maybe because it was the 6x60. I couldn't get anything out of it. It was too mild for me. But I thought maybe Mikey would appreciate them because he likes more milder stuff. And I think that was one of the least desirable or enjoyable cigars for me this year.
Nice. What about you, Hippie? He said the Durant. What did you think of it, actually, before we go to your least favorite?
It wasn't. I just smoked the first one today, and it was okay. It just wasn't much there. It was really, like John said. I mean, it's really mild. So I'm gonna have to smoke another one or two to see what flavors I can pick out of it, if any. But yeah, it's really.
I'll
mild.
make it up to you, Mike. I'll make it up to you, Mike. Sorry.
So what was your least favorite then, Mikey?
Payback. I did not care for Payback. The smaller size was better than any of the other ones I thought. But I was really underwhelmed by it, let's say. It wasn't oh my god, it was so nasty. No, it just wasn't in my wheelhouse of a cigar that I would want to reach for all the time.
Right. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Let's see. I'll go next, and then I'll shoot it over to Foos, man. For me, it would have to be the Illusion. What's it? The Gigante.
Gigante.
Yeah. For me, that just wasn't my favorite cigar of the year. I'd have to say I had that and just didn't do it for me. I'll just put it at that way. Frank says the 5 Vegas cast strength. That was his unfavorite and the least favorite. And again, these are just our opinions. We're not dogging anybody. We're just saying what we smoked and we didn't enjoy. So, Foos, what was one of your least favorite cigars of the year?
I don't know, but I'll tell you, I didn't have a lot of good experience with your higher dollar cigars. I had some really good experiences in the $5 to $8 price point, but I would have this. I don't know. I didn't have a good year with my higher dollar type cigars. My $13, $14 cigars. I had a horrible. I had my first Opus on my birthday. My birthday just passed on Christmas.
Well, happy birthday!
I had it. Thank you. It was like I want to say Corona size. It was one of the smaller Opuses. I want to say when it was lit, it was nice, but I had to relight it 4 or 5 times. It kept tunneling. So that was one of the biggest disappointments this year because I was looking so forward to it, the experience. Yeah. But when it was lit, it did taste pretty nice. But for $14 go down the drain like that, I had to keep relighting it and tunneling it, and It was rather disappointing for an Opus.
Well, that goes to show you, it doesn't matter the price of the cigar. You can spend a lot of money, have a bad one. You can spend a little bit and have a bad one, but you could do the opposite and have a good one. So that's proof in the pudding. So that's good.
Hey, here, I got one.
Oh, you go ahead. I'm going to try to message Sean and get him in. So go ahead.
How about what was your biggest surprise of a cigar this year? Something that when you smoked it, it was like, wow, I didn't really expect this out of this cigar. I'm going to throw it over to Foos this time. What do you think?
All right. For me, it was the Verena Farms Breakfast Blend. It's like blue and it comes like wrapped in a like parchment paper, I think. I don't know. like little toilet paper. That thing was freaking tasty, and for the price.
Nice.
Have
Very
you any
nice.
of you guys
I
had it?
never heard. No, I never heard of it myself. Did you, John?
It's pretty nice. It kind of tastes like an Undercrown.
I'll have to try it. I never heard of it either.
Yeah.
See, that goes to show you, Foo. See, we don't know half the shit we think we know.
Yep.
We learn things new every day, brother. It's all good.
Or the Chillin' Moose. Have you smoked that?
Yes.
For a $2 cigar? That's money.
Oh, you'd be telling Mike that. Mike will be out buying cases of them, $2. He'll be out there buying. He'll buy the whole damn thing up. You won't be able to get one, Foos.
Yeah, I've actually had it, and for me, I wasn't real impressed with it with the first one I had. But now that was from somebody brought me back some from IPCPR, and I didn't try one now that they're out in the store, and you can't ever. Those IPCPR samples are kind of like, how many hands have they gone through? How long have they been out? So I'll try it again.
It's worth it.
So you want me to go next? What cigar? That I was surprised by? Is that what you said? What was the question again?
Yep. What was your biggest surprise cigar?
Surprise.
You smoked it and said, "Holy hell! Out of this cigar, I got this."
Wow, man, that's a tough one. That I was going to be shocked.
Maybe we should go to John first.
Yeah, go to John, because I don't even know, man.
Well, before I mention the surprise, Joe mentioned Coronas before, and and this cigar didn't surprise me because I knew it was going to be good. But like he was smoking it before, the Corona Project from George Rodrigo, that really, it came out later in the year, but that flavor on that cigar is really good. So that's another one I wanted to mention. But you know what surprised me, and not because I didn't think it wasn't going to be good. I knew it was going to be good, but the flavors I got out of it was that new Illusion Pactum that was released by Smoker. It had a very, very unique non-Illusion flavor to it. I don't know, very fresh. I don't want to say minty, but a little bit of a minty a flavor to it. It was very good, and that surprised me not because I didn't think it was going to be good, but just the flavors I got of it. Not a traditional Illusion, but very good.
There you go, nice. Now I know which one it was. I figured it out. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. I smoked a smaller size Kentucky Fire Cured. And and I'll tell you why it surprised me. Not that Jonathan Drew and they don't do anything. They do everything great. I didn't know. I'm not a big flavored guy, and I know it's not a flavored cigar. It was done differently, but man, I really, really enjoyed that. I'm not a smoky kind of guy. To me, it was smoky, woodsy. I dug it. I thought in the smaller size, I didn't like it in the bigger ring gauge. I liked it in the smaller ring gauge. But I thought it was a great cigar, and I was shocked how much I actually enjoyed that cigar. So that would be mine,
Yep.
the Kentucky Fire Cured.
Well, and right here, I actually have one.
When you pull
What's that, Frank? I mean, John?
When you pull that out of the cellophane, it really hits you though. But and you think it's really going to be a tough smoke. But when you start smoking it, you're right, Mike. It was enjoyable.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was thinking, all right, I'm going to get a couple puffs into this, and I'm going to be like, no friggin' way. This thing's... I don't like anything with a flavor infused, and I know it's not infused, it's cured. But I'll tell you, the smell is strong, but the taste is subtle and unbelievable. That cigar was definitely my shocker cigar for me of the year that I was shocked that I enjoyed.
Yeah, and that's the Kyoto's size that I had was like 4 1/4 by 38 or something, a real tiny one. And I actually talked to, we had a Drew Estate event here at Genuine Tobacco here, and Chris Stone is our local rep, and I was talking to him and everything about it. And I said, they really didn't do much for me with that Kentucky Fire Cured when they came out. I didn't really care for them. And then I tried that little one, like Mike said, and wow. It's amazing the flavor you get out of that thing.
Yeah, that was definitely a good one. So is that yours, Mike, or what was your sleeper?
Oh, I didn't say a sleeper.
All right, the one you were surprised about. I'm sorry. We got to get all technical and shit. You're going to say surprise. I said sleeper.
Have to keep you on your toes.
Son of a bitch.
Well, actually, it's one you're going to see a review of in probably 2 weeks. The Vega Fina Nicaragua. And, I mean, when you think Vega Fina, it's just kind of like, just a meh cigar to me. It's there. They've been there. It's nothing outstanding. It's just a nominal standard cigar. I smoked that Vega Fina Nicaragua. I smoked 2 sizes of it now. I like the larger size better, like the Toro size. And it was just amazing, the flavor. That's their first Nicaraguan cigar they've ever done. And it's an amazing job. Amazing.
Yeah, I agree with you. Well, let's do this. Let's give away some cigars. We're gonna give away a 4-pack of the Fuente, the short story right here. You guys can see that. Let's give it away, and we'll give it away this way. Everybody, even if you're in the chat room, you're included on this. Tell us your favorite Christmas gift that you got this year. If you didn't get one this year, then last year, whatever. But tell us what your favorite Christmas gift was, and then we're going to pick a winner from there. So let's start off while the chat room's thinking about it. Let's start off with the Foos man. What was your favorite gift?
Favorite gift that I got this year? It was my birthday always gets lost in the mix, brother, because it's on Christmas. So
Yep. Yeah.
My favorite gift, and it was weird because this year I didn't get one cigar-related gift. I didn't get any freaking cigars. But I did get this. Check this out.
Is it going to show us a blow-up doll?
It's crazy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There you
It's
go.
a 1-pound Snicker bar. Look at this thing.
It's as
Look
big
at
as...
my freaking arm.
Damn.
And then check this out.
Holy
Have you guys ever had
Christ.
these before?
Yeah.
God.
You gotta get them if you haven't. They're freaking nice, especially after a cigar.
Those are
Dude, that's
good.
the size of a basketball.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. It's crazy, right?
Those are good.
Shit.
So that's what I got right there.
Wow. Nice gifts.
So
Well, let's
here to
keep-
open them.
Yeah, I hear you. Let's kick it over. Let's see what Johnny has to say. What about you, Johnny?
Well, I've been on a beer kick for a couple of years, and down here I think we have one of the best breweries in the world, Cigar City Brewery. They come out with some great beers. And Mike, you were drinking a pumpkin ale earlier. Cigar City makes a great pumpkin beer called Good Gourd. I mean, that's the beer that all pumpkin beers would be matched against. Believe me. So my wife got me a certificate to Cigar City Brewery. Anytime I feel like getting a drink, I can head over there and use my gift certificate.
Nice gift. Well, let's see. Frank says he got Sean got a lighter multi-tool, had a bottle opener, knife, and a corkscrew, and Frank got a Star Wars FX lightsaber Darth Vader. I don't
Oh,
know.
dude, that is awesome.
Yeah, I don't know, Mike. What do you think? I mean, that the Snickers bar and that Lindt chocolate is pretty badass.
That is
The
that
lightsaber's
is.
pretty badass.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mike? I'll tell you what, Mike. I'm gonna throw it up between. Not that everybody's gifts weren't nice, but I'm gonna throw it up between Frank and Foos. What do you think? You pick.
Oh man, well I'm such a geek. I mean, I am a huge computer geek, so I have got to do the Star Wars lightsaber.
All
No,
right.
no offense to Foos, brother.
No.
Lightsaber, man.
All right. Well, Frankie, you got the 4-pack of the Fuente short story. Make sure everybody's going to walk away with gifts today, so don't worry about that. Everybody's going to walk away with something. So when you do win, make sure all you send me your address. Send it to MikeW@Stogie411.com, and I will get these out to you within the next week, 2 weeks at the max. So congratulations, Frank. I hope you enjoy it. Let's see. Swede just joined us. Swede, if you want to, I know that Sean's installing shit, man, just to get onto the chat, so he's a good trooper. Sweet, if you want to get onto the live show, you're happy and welcome to join us. Just text in there your Gmail account. I'll send you an invite. Open the invite, and you can join the chat room live. So.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that lightsaber. I want one. Ever since the Big Bang Theory. I don't know if people watch that or not, but I love the Big Bang Theory. Yep. And when he has the crossed lightsabers up above his bed, I told him, like, I want to do that. And of course, her answer was, "No, you don't."
Yeah, that's a bad. My wife loves those Lynn chocolates. If she ever saw that, I gotta get one of them just to surprise her because that thing's friggin'. I've seen the Snickers bar, but that Lynn chocolate, I've never seen them that big. That's badass food.
Yeah.
So.
And it's filled with all the little ones. And that thing, I can't remember if it's chocolate. I can't remember if the outside is chocolate, but it's filled with all their little. Because my wife loves those things too.
Oh, no shit. That's what's inside.
She said
I
about
thought it was just a big one. I'm like, Jesus,
Well,
how the hell he's going to eat that?
No, that's all their little candies.
What's that, Johnny?
Yeah, that makes sense. It'd be easy to eat that way, as opposed to.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, can you imagine that big thing and cutting it open and all this goo would just run out?
Yeah, that'd be nasty as shit. No Gmail. Okay, sweet. No problem. You don't have a Gmail, no problem. We're just inviting everybody we can. All right, so let's do this. We did the best gift. Let's give away.
Well, do the question first.
Well, I don't know what I want to give away. All right, we're gonna give away another 3-pack. We're gonna give away a mystery 3-pack right here. We're gonna give this mystery 3-pack away. I'm not gonna tell you what's in it. And I want to know the worst Christmas present you ever got. So let's start it off this time with Johnny.
The worst Christmas. Well, we have a tradition here. We have a piece of coal that we put in a box, and every year everybody gets the piece of coal. So I got the coal this year, just as a joke. It's in one of those boxes where you open the box and there's another smaller box. Then you got to open that up, and there's another smaller box. I forgot what those are called. So at the end, you got the piece of coal. So I got it this year.
That's great. What about you, Foos? What's the worst gift you ever got, buddy?
Well, I would say probably the worst thing that happened is that my son didn't say happy birthday to me. That bastard forgot.
I don't know if we can get it. I don't know if we can get any worse than that. Holy Christ!
Right.
Yeah.
What about the chat room, Sweet and Sean? What's the worst gift you ever got? You don't have to say from who. We won't tell anyone.
Man, what's your worst gift, Mike?
My worst gift was partnering up with you on this show. No.
That's what I was going to say.
Great minds think alike. The worst gift I ever got. Wow. I hope my wife doesn't watch this. I don't know. I pretty much my wife. I gotta say it wasn't my wife because we always get what each other asks for. I mean, I'm not included in the giveaway, but I don't know. I probably would have to say like socks or something. I mean, I hate getting socks. I don't know why women think men need socks. I would say socks. Let's see. Sean said my girlfriend got me absolutely nothing in 2013.
Oh my
that was pretty shitty. Oh man,
the bad boy.
He must have been. Well, Sean, I think you need a new girlfriend. That's all I'm going to say. That's the resolution to that problem. And Swede said last year he got some bad Cubans, and that sucks. But I'm going to have to give this one to the Foos, man. I mean, not getting a happy birthday from your kid, that's pretty shitty. So, Foos, man, congrats. This one's for you. So we'll give you the happy birthday over here on Stogie411.
Thank you.
But these are going out to you, my friend.
You know, my mom always says about Christmas being close to her birthday, and they always held gifts back for her growing up. But hers is January 7th. Yours is actually on Christmas. Man.
Yeah. At least she has a fighting chance.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, Joe. I would debate that because my birthday's January 5th. So we could debate whether it's better before or after Christmas. But we'll see on Monday.
Yeah.
There you go.
At least on my birthday, it's just 2 gifts, a Christmas gift and a birthday gift.
Yeah.
I know my brother's on Christmas Eve. He gets screwed both ways.
He knows.
I was smart, though. my wedding anniversary is on Valentine's Day. Everybody's like, well, you got to get her 2 things. Well, I got to get her 2 things anyways. I said, but you know why I did it? Because I'll never forget my wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
Sean says she's my baby's mama too. Cripe. Well, let me ask this question. Let's see. What would you guys, our viewers, since we're talking to our viewers today in the New Year's show, what would you guys like to see? Something that maybe we can do new or different in the upcoming year. So let's start there, and I'll start with Johnny. Tell me what you would like to see different.
I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't hear that question.
Well, then you just failed, so because you weren't paying attention. So, next
my
question.
email,
No, I'm only kidding.
the signal for my email kicked in, and I couldn't hear your question. Sorry about that.
That's all right, buddy. I'm picking on you. I said, what would you, our viewers, like to see maybe us do different or something new for the upcoming year?
Guys,
come back to you.
do different. Well, no, guys. Listen. I was going to leave this to the end, but I want to say you guys do a great job. You're one of the nicest guys, in the industry. Whatever you guys do, and keep doing what you're doing.
Wow, that was
Be nice. Don't be arrogant. Be honest, and be like what you've be what you've been for the last 3 years. That's all.
Wow, thank you. Well, we try to be honest here. Sometimes honesty hurts, but sometimes even kids have to get their ass spanked. So that's the way it goes. So let's send it over to Foosman. What do you think, Foosman? Foos.
Oh, I think Foos froze up.
I think we lost the Foosman. Foos, you there? All right, well, maybe Foos will come back. I don't know. Let's see. I'll go to this chat room. Frank says, more of these shows, bringing the viewer into the show, really cool. Not many people are doing that. Well, I agree, Frank. Like, I'll say this, and I think I can speak for Mike. We always said, we're one of the only websites that don't have sponsors. And we always said if we had one viewer, we would always do this show. And believe it or not, man, and I'm about as honest as they come. If we do the show for you guys, we don't do it for any other reason. We don't go to pat ourselves on the back. We do everything we can for our viewers. We're not the site that gives away stuff every episode. We don't believe in that. But when we get the opportunity to do it, we like to do it. We just love hanging out with our viewers, man. We just love giving a different point of view. There's not many shows that you can talk to manufacturers like our show, and that's what we like to do. So for you guys to appreciate it, I can speak myself and say it means the world to me because I'm just some schmuck, and I'm lucky that anybody wants to come hang out with me. So I appreciate it. What about you, Mikey?
Yeah, well, I know we've been kicking around the idea for a while now about bringing, some of our viewers into the show, and I think this is a great thing, and we'd really like to do it when I'm running the full broadcast with Wirecast, that we can put, just like we do with the manufacturers, where we can put everybody in their own window on the screen,
right?
And that way you don't get the flipping and everything else. And I'd also like to do. Mike and I talked about a lot of this stuff before, but like with me being up at the cigar shop doing the show, I'd like to maybe have a cigar rep or a manufacturer or somebody associated with the company maybe that we're having on the show be at the shop and be able to sit right there with me, and we can talk back and forth and talk directly to the manufacturer with the viewers and everything all in one complete loop. I think that would be something neat.
Yeah, I agree with you. I would love to do it again and definitely have us together. Hopefully we will. Hopefully we'll get that going. But they're all great ideas. I really appreciate everybody's honesty, and I appreciate everybody taking the time out. Hopefully we'll get the Foos Man back. Hopefully he'll come back. I don't know what happened, but so right now we're down to me, Mike, and Johnny. Hopefully Sean's going to join us soon. I know he's working on that. Excuse me. So. Yeah, hopefully that'll happen. So you take the next thing, Mike. What do you want to say? Where do you want to take it from here? Like I said, today is just a laid back show, just to hang out with our viewers, smoke some cigars, give away some cigars, just to say it's our way of saying thanks. I guess that's all. Just our way of saying thanks.
Well, how about one of the things I get asked a lot is when smoking a cigar, what libation do you like to enjoy when you're smoking a cigar? And a lot of times I get, well, there's different things for different cigars. But what would be like your go-to, whether it's soda, water, whiskey, beer, whatever? What would your go-to be for a cigar that you would be smoking? Go ahead, John.
Oh, coffee. Coffee, first choice. But today I'm drinking the private stock from Captain Morgan. I often drink that too. And what else is good? So those are usually what I drink, and water, of course. But that's it.
Nice.
Those are my pairing.
I drink different stuff. Like today, I'm drinking a pumpkin ale. Usually, I drink Glenlivet 12. I like a good Scotch, and that's my favorite go-to Scotch. So, but coffee's good. I don't think there's any. Matter of fact, I'll tell you a funny one. Last week, I put a post out. I was smoking. I think I was smoking. Nope, I was smoking a Liga Privada number 9. And I was drinking eggnog with brandy. Now, who would pair that together? Probably no one but my dumb ass, right? And I'll tell you what, I think it paired perfectly. I think it was great because the spicy notes that I was getting at Liga Privada number 9 was pairing great, I thought, with the spiced eggnog, But that was just my dumb ass.
You probably had more brandy than eggnog in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying I did. I'm just saying it was eggnog. It was funny. Somebody messaged me on Twitter and said, "Hey, dip the cigar in there." I'm like, really? How could I ruin a perfect cigar like a Liga Privada number 9? You know what I mean? Sean says bourbon and high-end Scotch, coffee, black and hot. Swede likes water, Scotch and coffee. What about you, Mikey?
Well, and I have to say thank you, Dave Wagner and Walt White, because they got me on to Zaya Rum. And Zaya Rum and Woodford Reserve bourbon are the things that I have sitting downstairs right there waiting for me to drink. And I actually got a bottle of Zaya for Christmas from my stepdaughter's boyfriend. So those are my two go-to. They seem to go with a lot of different cigars. It's not like it's limited. But I do love coffee. Like when I can sit outside in the morning and smoke a cigar with a cup of coffee, it's amazing. I mean, not all of us live in Florida, John, so we can't do that almost year-round. So.
Busting your balls, Johnny. Ain't that something now?
Yep.
Bastard. Well, Foos, I sent you another invite. Sean, I'm still waiting on you, my friend. So if you need another invite, just type in there, and I'll send you another invite so we can get some more people into this chat. And
I have to say too, we do appreciate. I love the people that are here live with us that we can interact with, and that's what this show is really about. And we have a lot of great viewers that can't join live, with work or whatever that they have going on, that they just can't be here. And we do appreciate you too, and we hope you keep watching and everything else, and hopefully you'll get some enjoyment out of this. You get to meet some of the people that are in our chat room, and be able to recognize some faces maybe when you're out and about, and hopefully you'll come in and join us at some point.
Well,
absolutely.
Let's ask you guys a question. What do you guys want to do differently in the upcoming year or two?
Well, I already said about with the repping something there with me and all that. So it's your turn, buddy.
End it. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
What would I like to do different?
Give Mike a makeover.
I'll tell you what I would like to do different. I would, and I know Mikey, and I'm not blaming him, even though I am. I wish he could fly. I would really love to do a live show one year from IPCPR where we could have our viewers. I would really love to do a live show. It looks like Joe is back. Foos is back. I would love to do a live show at IPCPR. Matter of fact, when we had Kirk Kendall on the show, we even talked about he had this, I can't remember the year, but he had this old Chevy pickup, was badass. And I told him, we were on the show, I said, I would love for us to be in his booth with him and be in the back of the pickup truck doing a live show. So that's what I would like to do. I would like in the future, hopefully, Mike and I can go to IPCPR one year, do a live show and have viewers and have manufacturers and everybody come on. So that would be my hope. I just want to keep doing this. I mean, it's hard getting people booked on this show. I mean, it's a you would think it'd be easy, right? Free advertisement, you come on, but it's so hard with scheduling and just getting people to respond back to you. So I would like to see that change. I would like to see manufacturers, make a commitment. If you make a commitment, then make sure you stick to that commitment and join us. And because it's important to us, it's important to our viewers who take time out of their day. And I know you're busy, but they make these things called smartphones, and they remind you when you have an appointment. So if you just put it in there, the phone will tell you what to do and when you need to do it. So, but that's it. That's what I would like to do. IPCPR. That would be, I think, a fun show.
Yeah, and related to that, like a Stogie411, a cigar safari thing or trip.
Yeah.
I know other manufacturers do something similar, but everybody from Stogie411 go on one of those type of trips. That would be fun. Meet everybody.
Yeah, I think that would be a great idea. That would be, again, it comes down to Mike flying again.
Yeah, we got to get him flying.
Yeah, he's got to fly. But you know what? If we got enough interest, I'm not sure. Don't quote me. I think you have to have either 15 or 20 people, somewhere in that range, I think. If we could get 15 to 20 people to commit that they would go on a Stogie411 cigar safari, I'm sure, even though I know Swisher Sweets fought out Drew Estates, I'm sure we probably could make that happen, if not with Jonathan Drew. I mean, there's a ton of other people that I know we could do that. So if everybody listening now would be interested, send us an email about it, and we'll forward the email on to these guys. And I would love to get that together, a Stogie411 cigar safari or a trip to, either Nicaragua or Dominica. So we can all get together, sit down, have some libations, have cigars, and just shoot the shit and have some fun together. So if anybody's interested, I think it's a great idea, John. I'd be open to doing that. What about you, Mikey?
We just got to get Mikey drunk.
Yeah, I'll just drug his ass. Don't worry about it. I'll just give him some drugs. What do you think, Mike?
I can get on a plane. It's just people don't want to be around me when I'm on that plane. That's the problem. That's where the motion sickness problem comes into play. But I think it would be a great thing to do. I would always love to go down there. I would love to see the tobacco growing and these the production facilities and everything down there. But it's just the flying part. So they'd have to get knocked out for the flight, and then I'd be good.
We can easily do that. I have no problem with punching in the fucking head. As a matter of fact, I volunteer.
I figure people would be lining up for that privilege.
I volunteer. So Food's got a blank chair there. Did he freeze, or is it just?
Yeah, I'll get another Stogie.
Oh, all right, you're back. Good thing. Sean's still working on it. He says they're doing some verification installation bullshit, so he's working on that. So, Sean, by the time he gets on, the show will be over. I think that's what's going to happen to poor Sean.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that's some great ideas. So, again, everybody who's interested in doing a possible cigar safari with Stogie411, let us know, and Mike and I will look into it. We'll talk to the people, see what it's going to cost. I'm pretty sure, I believe it's just your flight is what you pay for. They take care of everything else. I'm almost positive. So it'd be a great time, and I would love to do it. I would love to hang out with more of our viewers. I think they're a great bunch of people. So yeah, let's work on that. So, all right. Well, listen, no more questions right now. I want to give away some more shit. So let's give away some more cigars. Let's give away the new Gurkha cigar here. I smoked this the other day. Man, let me tell you what. I think Gurkha's got it right now. I know a lot of people are going to say no, but let me tell you, Gurkha's got it right now. This cigar is awesome. So let's give away a 3-pack of the new cigar. It's the I'm probably gonna. It says I can't. It's a Havana blend classic cigar, Havana blend. So let's give it away. Mike, figure it out how to give it away.
Swede one. There, how about that?
Oh, wow. Okay, well, that was
Is that
pretty
all right?
damn easy. Sweet, congratulations. You won Gurkha's new cigar. Man, Mike is too easy. I make you guys work for it. Mike's like, sweet. Sweet's the winner. All right, Sweet, you're the winner, buddy.
This is a relaxing show. What the hell, Sweet guy.
Yeah, all right. Hey, listen. Also, hopefully I can read it. When you send me your email with your address, just make sure you put down what you want. So, Swede, you won the Gurkha. Foozer, you won the mystery pack, and Frank, you won the Fuente pack. Just so it works, because my pen's not working so good on the plastic. But just make sure you write in there what you won, so I get everybody the right cigar. Sean, what do you think, buddy? Is it going to work or no? I don't know. He's still in there trying it out. So, all right, I got a good question for the chat room. I always want to know everybody's opinion about this. And me living in New York, it's expensive buying cigars. But do you guys mostly buy your cigars at B&Ms, or do you buy your cigars online? And don't feel bad if you buy them online. We all have done it. We all still do it. But where do you mostly buy your cigars? And let's start with Foos, man. Where do you normally buy your cigars from, bud?
I mostly buy my cigars online. I simply can't afford to go into my local B&M and get the choices for one aren't there, but the price. I mean, there's such a huge price difference. I mean, it's not even comparable. So I buy mostly my stuff online. Every now and again, a couple of times a month, I'll go in the B&M and buy a 5-pack every now and again. But for the most part, it's definitely online.
Cool. Well, let me ask you this. You just raised a point that my ears just perked up. You said the choice just isn't there. And let me ask you what you mean. Is it because you smoke more of what's considered a boutique blend cigars? That's what you lean more towards? Or is it because you think maybe your B&M's too small, or maybe not educated enough?
No, well, maybe I misspoke. I wouldn't say that. When I go in there, because I'm there so much, I've been there so much, when I go in there, it seems like I'm looking at the same stuff, and the same stuff is always available. And when you go online, I mean, you have the world at your fingertips. You can get pretty much whatever you want. Even with free shipping, I'm still saving quite a bit on each purchase. I mean, that's the route I have to go. But it's not that I have some nice B&Ms, but I can't afford to go there and buy 10, 15 cigars. I'm at 150, 170 bucks. I go do that on the internet. I'm 60 bucks, and they're the same cigars with shipping to my front door. So I go there and I buy a couple of sticks. I'll smoke out, hang out with the guys, and shoot the shit. But 95% of my purchases are definitely online.
All right, that's cool. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I was just curious because what's funny is when you said it, I've had that problem at B&Ms, and I think I've gone to a lot of B&Ms, and a lot of these guys aren't aware of the new product that's out there, or some of these smaller boutique lines that are really great that are out there. And I think we're fortunate, being I don't know how to put what we are, but we're in the industry in some shape or form, so we kind of get some of the news that comes out before most people, and we get to smoke some of the stuff that aren't out yet in B&M. So when you said that, that's what I was thinking, because I've ran into that problem. And not that the people at the B&Ms are uneducated. It's just that they're not out there on on Twitter or on Instagram or on Facebook, and they're not out there where most of this stuff, if you look nowadays, is being broadcast out there before it's being broadcast anywhere else. So that's why when you said it, my ears perked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about you, Johnny? Where are you buying most of your stuff these days?
I'd have to say it's 50-50. And usually if I get anything at a B&M, it's via an event. Mikey was asking before the show, what the atmosphere here is in around the Tampa area. And I mean, I'm so close to a lot of shops, and they're always doing events. And I met a buddy here a couple of years ago, and he's always calling me, hey, let's go to this event. Let's go to that event. And we usually, I don't go to too many events, but usually we split a box. So I'd say it's about 50-50.
Yeah, that seems to be the consensus in the chat room as well, is 50-50 mostly for everybody. What about you there, Hippie?
Honestly, I have not bought anything at all online this past year, I don't believe. Everything has been my local brick and mortars.
Oh wow! Look at you holding out with all this fucking
Wow.
saying everybody ain't got no money.
No, well, I mean,
there, boy. Woo.
well, I'm in Pennsylvania. We have no cigar tax.
Man.
So, MSRP actually is MSRP here. We don't. There's no tax on it except our state tax.
Right.
The 6% sales tax or whatever. But other than that, that's one nice thing about living here in Pennsylvania. And then, my shop here with membership, you get discounts, and I can at this shop I can mostly beat every online price out there. And so, why should I buy online? Now it is, and I agree. Fu said about the cigars don't come here as quick as you could find them online.
Right.
And that's one of the big things where there's so many more cigars out there that your local shop doesn't carry, and that's unless you have a huge local shop. They're never going to have everything that's out there for you to try. So I understand wholeheartedly the online stuff, and especially when you live in states like New York and California. And I mean, there would be no way I could afford to buy them in the shop in those places. So what about you, Mike?
I will tell you that my good friend over there in Florida, Mr. John G. I just took a trip to Florida. Just at Thanksgiving time, and I was fortunate enough when I do go to Florida, I get to hang out with my buddy Johnny, and we hung out at Corona Cigar Shop, and I bought a big bag of cigars, and Johnny also was generous and gave me a whole bunch of cigars. I really, I'll tell you, I bought, my last buys have been from Genuine Tobacco and what I bought at Corona, and I bought something at wow, I'm drawing a blank right now. I bought at Abe's place. Oh my God, Smoking. So I bought them online. I really don't buy a lot of cigars anymore because I'm so stocked up in my humidor, my walk-in with cigars. I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of cigars I have. But anyways, lately I've been.
You like that problem?
Yeah, I know. It's such a curse.
I'm bitching, right? It's a problem I have. But anyways, I would say probably I bought mostly online. But when I am at a brick and mortar, when I go to local shops here, which I frequent, I do buy cigars there. Most of my box purchases are online. I will tell you that. When I'm buying singles or 5-packs, I buy them at a brick and mortar. My boxes I buy online because it's just cheaper, and plus, Mike's in PA and I buy them at Genuine. We're members there, so we get good deals. And Steven there takes care of me, so I just bought all my. I just bought the new Fine and Rares because I collect those. I bought both boxes of those, and so that's probably where I buy most of mine from. Looks like online the chat room's about 50-50 split. But real quick, I'm gonna give away a 3-pack of Swanka cigars, and like Mike did, I'm just gonna pick a winner. So, J. Joe, these are yours. So just send me your email, buddy. I'm gonna do just like Mike did. Just make sure you put down what you got. I'm trying to write on these without puncturing anything.
Nice.
So
Sharing the love.
yeah, sharing the love. That's what we're doing. So, J. Joe, congrats, man. I hope you enjoy them. Let us know what you think. And I'm just trying to get through them because I know Mike's crunched for time. We don't have probably about Mike, 15, 20 minutes left?
Yeah. Then I got to go.
So we got about
I have to get my wife.
We got about 15, 20 minutes left. So I want to make sure everybody gets some. Let's see.
Who did he
Okay.
get? Oh, Sean.
Where is he here?
Well, Sean didn't come on yet. He's still in the chat, but
Sean didn't win anything yet, and John, you didn't win anything yet, right?
Don't worry.
John didn't win
Don't worry about me.
Huh?
Don't worry about me.
No, all right. Here we go. Ready? Espinosa sample pack. Espinosa. I don't even know if I can. Oh, I can open it. All right. Here we go. You can see what's inside of it. All right. Go ahead, Mike. Out of Sean and here we go. We're gonna give 2 away. We also got the Bodega sampler pack. Thanks to the Bodega cigars. Go ahead, Mike. Pick one for each one.
give Bodega to John and give Espinosa to Sean.
All right, Sean, you got
How's that
Espinosa.
sound?
John, you got Bodega.
Thank you, guys.
All right, I'm writing on the back. So if you see writing on here, it's just my scribbling. And you
That
said
and
Sean
I'll
on this
say
one, right?
that aperitivo in that set,
Ah.
the small little petite lancero or whatever they call it, I think is that's another one that was vying for my top spot of the year. That cigar is phenomenal. I loved it.
It's a good cigar. All right, let's see here. So what we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more giveaways. We got 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 guys. All right, I can't do this all. I can't give everybody just one. It won't feel right. So all right, everybody's gonna win. So we're gonna make it easier. Okay. The first one that sends me a nude picture of themselves. No, I'm only kidding. Look at everybody. Look at Foos left. See him? He was like going to get the camera. All right, let's do it this way.
How about the first one naked in the Stogie411 hat?
Yeah.
Oh, freaking kiss ass Foos. I'm telling you, I love it. I'll tell you this. If each one of you will tell me just tell me your favorite show that you enjoyed at on our show, your favorite episode. So we'll start with the live chat here. We'll start with Johnny. Johnny, what was one of your favorite episodes that you enjoyed over our past 3 years?
Over the past 3 years?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Come on, there wasn't many. There was only 88.
Oh, come on, the past 3 years. I have no idea.
No idea. Fail.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea.
All right, we'll go to Foos. Foos, go ahead. What was one of your favorite episodes?
I would have to probably say I like them when they're interactive. You know, with when you bring the guys on. Doc Diaz was a pretty cool dude. He was pretty cool.
Who was
And
that?
that guy has a lot to talk about.
Doc Stogie Fresh.
Yeah. And he's been doing it for a while.
That was a good show. Frank says Enrique Sanchez is the man. That was another great show.
Yep.
For me, my favorite would be hands down Jonathan Drew. That was the most crazy show ever. I think
True.
Mike is frozen over there.
Speaking of which, I got a question that you said that. Has anybody ever seen him smoking a cigar? I have never seen him smoking a cigar. I see him, but I've never seen him smoke a cigar.
Oh yeah, I've seen him smoking cigars.
Have you?
Yeah, if you go, you know where you want to. If you really want to see it, if you go on to YouTube and check out Cigar Safari, you'll see him smoking all the time.
Really?
You'll see him drinking a lot too.
Yeah.
But Jonathan Drew was definitely my favorite. So, Johnny, you ready yet? You pick one? No.
I can't think of one off the top of my
All right,
head.
we'll
They've
come
all
back to
been
you.
good. They've all been good.
Wrong answer, but nice answer.
They all have their special place.
What about you,
There you
Hippie?
go.
Guy in the shop here is trying to strip for me. You know, they just all want to get naked.
What about you, Hippie?
You know, in all honesty, there were two of them, and one was Jonathan Drew, and the other one was Doc Stogie Fresh, and those two just stick out in my head. You know, I like the shows with Pete Johnson and John Huber, where they're really honest. You know, they really are forthcoming, and Jose Blanco is just a fountain of knowledge. You know, I could have him on a show for 4 hours, and we couldn't learn a tenth of what that man knows. I don't think, but. Yeah, Jonathan Drew was just such a crazy show. I don't see how anybody could honestly ever forget that show.
Yeah, I hear even Sean says Jose Blanco was a great show too, and Enrique Sanchez, and I agree with that. I mean, every show was great, but there's just some shows, man, that you just remember the antics that go on. So JoJo says Pete Johnson and Chief Ava. I agree, two great guys also. So all right, well, we're getting down here. We only got a couple minutes, so let's do this quick. So I only got 4 more giveaways, and I got 6 people. So then I can't have that. So everybody's going to get another giveaway. So the first one I'm going to give away, I'm going to take 6 more cigars out of my humidor. I'm going to give them away. So it'll be 2 mystery packs. I'm not going to tell you what they be, but you'll be happy. So right here I got the Punch Rare Corojo 10th anniversary.
Well, wait. You have
Don't
2.
freaking interrupt me when I'm talking.
Yeah, shut up. I'm doing. I'll do the 2 extra.
All right, Michael, do the
cigars
2.
that I have You don't know what they are. I don't even know what I'm going to pick for you, but you're going to get them.
All right, so I'm going to give away, right now we're going to give away the 10th anniversary Punch Rare Corojo. Great cigar. I'm going to give this away to Foos, man.
Nice. Thank you.
All right. And then we got the, what else we have here? We got the Rocky Patel Decade. I'm going to give that away to Swede. So Swede gets that. You guys better remember what you're getting. All right, let me write down on here. So that's Swede.
And I got JJ. Don't give. I'll take JJ.
All right, Mike's got JJ. You're gonna get a mystery pack, JJ. All right, this cigar, one of my favorite cigars, hands down, the EPC Limitada 2012. I'm gonna give that away
2013.
to who?
2013, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
not
it's
2012. It's 2013. Yeah.
Did I say that? Yeah,
You said 2012.
I did because I suck. 2013. I'm gonna give that away to Big Frank. So then we got who we got left? We got Johnny and Sean, right? Again? Wow, we always leave those two guys last.
Yeah. I'll take Johnny. I got John.
You got Johnny. All right, I got Sean, and Sean, you're gonna get the punch uppercut. You're gonna get a 3-pack of punch uppercut. So for Sean.
Now, you know, JJ and Johnny, you guys should be really scared because, yeah, the stuff I have in my humidor, oh, my God.
You should be really scared.
Looking forward to it.
All right, so everybody's a winner. Everybody's walking away with 2 giveaways. So we're going to wrap this up because Mike's got to go. And I just personally want to quickly say thanks to everybody in the chat room for tuning in. It means a lot to us, more than you guys realize. No bullshit aside, it really means a lot to us. We thank you guys all for your support. I hope you enjoy the cigars. Remember, send me what you won and your address. Give me a week to 2 weeks. I will get these cigars out to you. I promise you. To the guys in the chat room for joining us, Frank, for Foozer and Johnny, thank you guys for hanging out in the chat room. I wish we could have got more people in here. It would have been even more fun. Thanks for all you guys do. We look forward to seeing you all in our chat room again in 2015 as we continue on this crazy little adventure of ours. And that's all I got to say. I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah, and, you know, I want to say, too, thanks to the people who are watching this after the fact even. You know, hopefully you can join us, even if you are somewhere else. You can, you know, join the chat on your mobile phone or your tablet or something. Just come into the chat room and talk with us and, you know, interact with everybody. That would be great.
Yeah, tell all your friends. Tell everybody. We want to see more people in the chat room. Now, I know, and I'm not dogging anybody who does it, but I know usually when other sites give away stuff all the time, everybody comes in, and we just don't, you know, we're a believer in not asking our vent manufacturers for giveaways. When they offer, we do it, and whenever they offer, we always give it out to you guys to enjoy. We try not to be stingy, but you know, just come here for the fun. Come here because of the camaraderie. Come here because you find us entertaining, or you just hate us. Come here for that purpose. We're okay with that. Come here.
Yeah, I have lots of haters out there.
Yeah, but just come us. So, all right. Well, on a departing note, I'm gonna let Joe Foozer go first. You got anything you want to say before we let you go, buddy?
No, man. It was just a great time hanging out, finally getting able to talk and, you know, shoot the shit. It was a great time. Hopefully we can do it again sometime. And it was nice talking to you too, John.
Same here, Joe.
All right, Johnny. How about you, buddy?
Hey, listen, I said it before. Thank you for everything you guys do. Keep doing what you're doing. Continue to be good guys. You're a couple of the nicest guys in what you're doing here. Continue to be honest. Don't be arrogant. Keep doing what you're doing. And we appreciate everything you do.
All right. I appreciate everything. Mike, you want to get us out of here? Go ahead. End it out. Thanks to everybody in the chat room for taking the time out today. I hope you enjoyed the cigars. And when you smoke them, think about us.
Yeah, definitely. Really appreciate you guys coming on. Especially Joe and John, thank you so much for coming on, you know, with us live here with your pictures. I mean, it's great to actually get to interact with some of our viewers and some of our fans, can I say. But hopefully we can do it again, and we appreciate everybody, and that's what keeps us going. So that's all I got.
All right, guys. We'll see everybody soon. Thanks again for joining us, and be safe. Have a great 2015.
You too. Peace.
Thank